Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Looking at the time lapse from today, a gray, gloomy day today. You can see with several rounds of rain coming through, clouded in all day, but still very hot and humid despite the rain and the clouds because of this tropical system that we have in. This is actually the remnants of what was once Tropical Storm Fred. It's now a post-tropical depression. You can see that we have this light rain mainly just north of the thruway at the moment, getting a little bit of a lull to the south, but you'll see these downpours here out by Syracuse coming in from the south and west. Those will arrive here within the next hour or so, and we'll see the rain picking up as we go through the night tonight. You can see the heavy downpours down through Pennsylvania now, starting to get into the Finger Lakes as well, and the heaviest of this rain will be here in the Mohawk Valley after midnight tonight. Late night and into tomorrow morning is when we'll see those strongest downpours coming through with that storm. Now, we do have a flash flood watch that continues to remain in effect with the possibility of flooding tonight, and when we have this flooding in the forecast, it's important to keep some safety tips in mind. And for those safety tips, we'll go over to Dan the Man with the safety plan in the Weather Center with those. Dan?
Thanks, Colleen. With this type of watch, the best thing you can do is to be prepared and ready. And actually the difference between, and I think actually the graphic was messed up here. I'll fix that in just one quick second. But for flooding, the biggest risk is actually driving through floodwaters. You can see that it is very dangerous. Over half of flood-related deaths actually occur from people driving through floodwaters, and that's because you get that false sense of security that you can actually overcome the floodwaters. So it is very important to make sure if you do see those floodwaters, turn around, don't drown. That is the one phrase that we reiterate all the time. If you see those floodwaters, make sure you turn around, do not drown. Back to you, Colleen.
Thank you, Dan. We're having some technical difficulties there with the graphic, but nice to see our time lapse from today once again. Now we can look at the futurecast to see how this is going to play out for us later on tonight. We're expecting that rain to pick up here within the next couple of hours. Some heavy downpours coming through overnight tonight. And on top of the 1 to 3 inches of rain that we already got over the last 2 days, another 1 to 3 inches will be possible. And you'll see late tonight starting to get into some of that heavier rain as we get into early tomorrow morning as well. This could be impacting your commute tomorrow morning, so watch out, plan ahead, give yourself some extra time should there be any road closures or detours. Still dealing with that heavy rain in the morning, but that'll give way to more scattered showers for us as we get into the afternoon hours, and then we'll see actually maybe a few breaks in the clouds later in the day, but kind of gradually improving as we go through the night tomorrow night, and then a break from the rain it looks like on Friday. You'll see kind of a mix of sun and clouds here for your Friday. Very, very small chance a stray shower pops up in the evening, but most of the day will be nice and dry. Plenty of time for that water to start to recede. Now the UV index won't be an issue for us again tomorrow. It's down about a 0 to a 1 with the clouds that will be in. So tonight we're warm and muggy again. Our low temperature only 69 degrees in Utica. We've got that rain coming through. Rain tomorrow morning will give way to more scattered showers for the afternoon. Still warm and muggy in the mid-70s there, and only getting down into the 60s again for us tomorrow night. But mid-80s Friday with a few peaks of sunshine will be a nice way to round out the week. We stay in the mid-80s for highs as we get into this weekend as well. Now we do have thunderstorms in the forecast both Saturday and Sunday. They'll be pretty scattered. It's not going to be a total washout by any means, especially Sunday, just an isolated thunderstorm or two. Same goes for Monday. We've got some nice August weather next week for our last full week of the month. Low to mid 80s there, and nights getting into the 60s as well. So Rachel, going to be an interesting night tonight. Rain all night, which is good for sleeping, but for me, it's going to be tough to sleep as we're watching for any rising water that might happen.
Right, and I remember you guys talking about two numbers related to flooding. The how much takes away a car, how much can knock over a person.
Yeah, only a foot can wash away most cars, and a lot of people think if they're in a big truck or something that they could, kind of be invincible to driving through that flood water, but really only takes 2 at 3 feet at most to wash a car away.
Yeah, crazy stuff, and it's possible. Thanks a lot, Colleen, for letting us know. And news.
Now, your Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
This is the live look through our iNet weather camera. This camera mounted on the lofts near downtown. You can see the arterial all wet down at the moment. Traffic moving a little bit slower than normal because we have this rain falling and it's starting to pick up in the Utica area. You can see on the radar the rain a little bit lighter to moderate north of the valley, but you see those yellows and oranges from Utica on south. We'll be seeing these rounds of heavier rain moving through overnight tonight, but it goes all night long. This storm slowly moving off to the north and east. This is what was left of Tropical Storm Fred, now a post-tropical depression. It's the remnants of that storm, but pulling in a lot of moisture, heat and humidity with it. And the problem with the flood concern tonight is because we've had so much rain over the past 2 days leading up to this coming through. And you can see the rainfall here. The blue colors here are an inch or less. Once you get into the green, that's over an inch. And in the Old Forge area, actually 3 inches of rain had already fallen prior to this showing up today. So as we continue to see these rounds of heavy rain through the night tonight, we'll have that concern for flooding. We'll be watching, the typical spots, the poor drainage areas that tend to flood out in a time like this. That will likely be occurring later on tonight. We're not going to be seeing widespread major flooding overnight, but this going all night long. You'll see those pockets of heavy rain, another band down towards the Syracuse area that'll move through later on tonight, and it'll just keep going into the morning tomorrow morning. So the flash flood watch will be ongoing into tomorrow, even after the rain has ended, by the way. Floodwaters can continue to rise. We'll be monitoring that most of the day tomorrow. As that finally moves away tomorrow night, we'll see that water start to recede and we'll have a nice lull. Temperature-wise, very warm and humid, sitting at 73 degrees out there right now. This brought in some good moisture from the Gulf. We do have a little bit of a breeze out there, but temperatures tonight similar to last night, only getting down to around the 70-degree mark in most places. 66 in Old Forge tonight, and tomorrow, like today, 70s in most spots. 70 in Old Forge in the afternoon, 72 in Cooperstown, 77 in Utica, hoping for a little peak of late day sun there. Now you'll see in the futurecast overnight tonight, we continue with these rounds of rain, the heaviest rain showing up for us late tonight, early tomorrow morning. So we'll still have the rain ongoing likely during the commute tomorrow morning. Couple pockets of heavier rain here. Give yourself some extra time, not just because of driving through the rain, but also because of any road closures or detours that might pop up. In the afternoon, that gives way to more scattered showers, so still dealing with showers later in the day tomorrow, but hoping for maybe a little bit of a peak of sun late in the day. We kind of wind down overnight tomorrow night. Friday looks like it's going to start off a little cloudy, but we'll get some sunshine in here as well, and we'll have a nice break from the rain there, letting that water recede. So tonight, our low only 69 in Utica, warm and humid for us again. We'll see that rain continuing all night long, picking up at times, but continuing through the night. Down up to 77 tomorrow afternoon, rain in the morning, scattered showers in the afternoon. Then we get a little bit of a break in here for Friday, still mostly cloudy there, but we will get into the mid-80s, and we're looking at mid-80s both days this weekend. The weekend is not a washout at all. We'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms both Saturday and Sunday popping up here and there. Same goes for Monday as well, chance of storms, and we're in the 80s next week. That will be our last full week of August, and looking like some pretty good summer weather for us there.
That's good. The dry weather will be nice. It sounds like on the roof right now, the rain is picking up
for sure.
Yeah, so it's on the way and it's here to stay for a while. Thanks a lot, Colleen. And coming up, sports director David Edelstein.
Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Rain's coming down pretty good in Utica at the moment. This is the live look from our camera that's on top of the lofts, looking at the arterial near downtown, and the arterial nice and wet at the moment. Traffic moving just a little bit slow this evening. You can see on the radar that we do have rain falling all across central New York at the moment. Couple of pockets of heavier rain. You'll see that here moving into the New Hartford area. We have a little bit of a heavier downpour, but most of this coming down at a moderate rate at the moment. And you can see out to the west of Syracuse, there's a flash flood warning there. That red area means that flood is ongoing there. We're still monitoring for the possibility of flooding here over the course of the night tonight and into the day tomorrow. Even once the rain has ended, rivers, creeks, and streams could still rise, so that will continue to be a threat for tomorrow. But you can see here, this is the remnants of what was once Tropical Storm Fred. That's moving pretty slowly off to the north and east, and this will be continuing through the night tonight. That back edge of the heavier rain not moving moving through until around daybreak tomorrow. So we do have the flash flood watch that stays into effect all night tonight and through tomorrow morning. Late in the day tomorrow, that will likely come down for us. We're expecting the usual problem areas with poor drainage for a little bit of flooding to occur. If you live in a flood-prone area, be ready to take action later tonight or tomorrow should flooding develop, and we'll continue to be monitoring that closely here. Now, in the futurecast tonight, you'll see that we'll continue with that rain. Heaviest for us, it looks like early around daybreak tomorrow, so still dealing with that rain during your morning commute tomorrow, but that gives way to more scattered showers off and on here in the afternoon. And as we get into the overnight hours tomorrow night, we'll see that rain slowly come to an end. Friday here, we'll have kind of a mix of sun and clouds, hoping for some good sunshine here midday. Really hoping that pans out, but we'll be nice and quiet, nice reprieve from the rain there on Friday, allowing that water to recede. So tonight we stay warm and muggy. Our low temperature only 69 degrees. We're in the low 70s right now, so not moving all that much. Tomorrow we'll be back into the mid 70s in the afternoon. A little bit breezy for us at time. Rain in the morning and then scattered showers in the afternoon. Nice and quiet tomorrow night. We'll be back into the mid 60s, mid 80s Friday, hoping for those breaks of sunshine to bring us up to that 85 on Friday afternoon. We're looking at mid 80s this weekend, still a little humid, and we're looking at some showers and thunderstorms possible both days. Won't be a total washout of a weekend, but you'll want to keep an eye on that. Some more thunderstorms possible Monday. Highs next week look pretty normal for late August, low to mid 80s. Nights down in the mid 60s. It does look like we'll be holding on to the humidity. Unfortunately, that's not breaking for us anytime soon. But Rachel, gonna be a long night here tonight with the rain just going all night long.
We saw some video of it outside at 10, and then we can hear it on the roof in here too.
Yep.
So yeah, we can hear the rain, so that means it's pretty heavy, and it looks like not anytime soon that's going to let up.
Unfortunately, not till the morning, and even then it could rain off and on through the day tomorrow.
Don't like to hear it. Thanks a lot, Colleen. And more Eyewitness News is to come. We'll be right back.